It happened again. It happened again. I was filming and the camera wasn't on. So, yeah. All right. So, welcome to the Weekend Energy Report, everybody. And I'm going to do something a little bit different this weekend or this week. I'm going to draw one card for the weekend, and then I'm going to draw 3 cards for the week. Now, because I was already shuffling while the camera was off, one card showed up twice, and we had a jumping card, so you end up with 4 cards. And the card that showed up for the weekend, which is April 20th and 21st, is Blessings in Disguise. And it says Trust, Revelation, Significance, Surprise. There we go. All right, so here we go. All right. You're good at taking lemons and making lemonade. Your rock-solid faith that everything happens for a reason and that all will turn out for the best serves you in all you do. You're aware that even something challenging has wisdom and opportunity for spiritual growth when things don't go as planned. You search for what other possibilities have suddenly presented themselves. When the divine closes a door, somewhere it opens a window, and you make the most of that every time. And the colors on the bottom, if you can see the bar, are white and pink. The color white is helping you with clarity and perspective at this time. Pink energy is sweeping away negative self-talk in order to see the blessings in all things. So I'm also trying out a new microphone. I attempted to adjust the volume. I don't know how that's going to work. So if it's really loud, I'm sorry. Hopefully it will be a little clearer, maybe. So I had only intended to do 3 cards. Instead, I got a jumping card, and it is an archangel that you can call on for the week. And it's Archangel Raziel. And at the bottom of the card, it says enlightened, adaptable, soulful, connected. And Radleigh, Valentine, and Dougal Frasier associated him with the rainbow. And that's right. So we are using Radleigh, Valentine, and Dougal Frasier's Angel and Aura deck. Sorry if this is a little disjointed. Original opening went really well. Camera wasn't on, but such is my life. I know I did a test run. I don't know if somewhere along the way the camera turned off and I didn't realize it. I don't know. Anyway, Archangel Raziel. So, his name means secrets of God. And he is said to sit at the throne of the divine, writing down everything he sees and hears. Think of him as the Merlin of the Archangel realm. He can help you to command whatever you're trying to learn, especially if it's spiritual or mystical in nature. From there comes the element of enlightenment. Raziel works as a spiritual guide for those who ask for his assistance. He understands all the secrets of the universe and how they work. He is great for helping us with issues such as spiritual awareness and self-understanding. He is also known for working with people who desire dream interpretation or to explore past lives. To see a rainbow in the aura is one of the rarest experiences. Defined as the color of enlightenment, rainbow represents someone who understands their cosmic toolbox. This energy embodies the idea that we are multifaceted and may play many roles during the course of our day. This also suggests unorganized energy and is a compliment from the universe on your spiritual practice. So he is who you can call on for this week if you need any help. Now, the first card that was drawn, so I did just want to say that for the Blessings in Disguise card, that could be energy that you are coming off of from like Thursday and Friday into Saturday and Sunday, or maybe just you had a really great week and now or maybe you had a slightly rough week and now you're finding the silver lining in all of those events that happened, or unexpected things are coming up and you are seeing the benefits of them. It might also be the energy from Saturday and Sunday that will roll into the next week. And that these are things that you'll need, and you'll see why. So the first card I pulled is Renewed Connections, Reunion, Reconciliation, intimacy and forgiveness. And let me just find out what the colors are. One I can make out, one I'm not 100% sure. Okay, cool. So this is the Renewed Connections card, and at the bottom of the card are orange and turquoise. Those are the colors for this card. That's what I wanted to double check. I was like, is that blue or is that turquoise? I almost said teal. All right, so renewed connections. Relationships that have been in struggle are now in a space where healing can truly begin. You may have been experiencing tremendous vulnerability, and that is going to pay off. Your willingness to forgive, reach out, and listen to the perspective of others has your angels holding their hands over their hearts with pride for you. Have faith that the place in your heart that you have opened for those around you will be filled with love. This card may also indicate that you're receiving messages or signs from loved ones who have transitioned to the spirit realm. Keep your senses attuned to receiving words of support and comfort from those who are no longer in the body but are very much still in your heart and mind. Another way that I also look at this card too is you might actually be reconnecting with people, maybe friends, family members from your past, or people you haven't talked to in a while. So, or you've been thinking about it, and this is your sign that go ahead and reach out and reconnect with those people that you've been thinking of. And also bear signs from your angels or your guides or your deceased loved ones. They really differ for everybody because everyone relates to someone differently, but a lot of the generic signs are white feathers, coins. Actually, I feel like any feather really, but to me, when I find other feathers, it's either a sign from my angels or from my animal guides, because I have a few feathered animal guides, so it could be both. You might, but same token, you might also associate certain birds with loved ones. Cardinals are a big one that are associated with visitations from the dead, but some people might see robins, chickadees, crows, blue jays, finches. I have a friend that comes to me as a finch. So you might have different things, eagles, hawks, whatever. It might also be other animals. It might be insects that your deceased loved ones send to you because they know you'll make the equation. I have a friend, I hope I'm remembering this right. He connects ladybugs with his grandmother. So if someone sends him, if he sees a ladybug or someone sends him a picture of ladybugs, he associates that as a sign from his grandma. So it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. I have cousins that associate dimes with their dad because at the time when there were payphones and it was only a dime, to make a call. So it's really going to be very individualistic. It could be songs. It could be even TV shows. Like you sat down, you would always watch a certain show with maybe your grandmother or your grandfather, or you associate something specific with your mom or dad or an uncle or aunt. So that's very individualistic, and those are things to watch out for as well. So why did I say that the Blessings in Disguise card is something that you might be coming off of or going into? Well, because it's the other card that came up again. So it came up again for us. This is the middle card. So trust, revelation, significance, and surprise. Making lemonade out of lemons, finding those silver linings and learning the lessons in the difficult things, or realizing that not getting something, not having something come through was actually a blessing in disguise. Sometimes I don't think people realize it when you don't get the job, you don't get that house, the relationship doesn't work out. Those in themselves can be blessings in disguise because there's something better coming. And I don't think people sometimes associate not getting something or a negative outcome as a blessing. And that's something also to remember, that, maybe you didn't get that house for a reason because there's a better one, and then go and find out, 6 months down the road, the basement's flooded, or the septic tank was bad, a tree falls on the house, So it's like, oh, someone knew what they were doing that I didn't get. I didn't get a job down there, or I didn't get. Someone knew what they were doing that I didn't get the house. That actually happened to me for a job. I had a job. Oh God, this was years ago. Been at my current job almost 7.5 years. So maybe this was 8, 9 years ago, give or take. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I was doing e-interviews with a company in Houston. I think I made it to the second round of interviews, perhaps. I think there might have been 3 or 4 rounds, and I ended up not getting the job. And it was probably a blessing in disguise because we were moving. My parents were moving, and I was helping them move, and I was going with them. And then I think not long after the hurricane, there's a hurricane that hit the Houston area, and it was flooded. It was a nightmare. I'm like, oh, sorry. I just smacked the mic. I'm like, oh. I was like, okay, the ancestors, the family knew what I was doing, that I didn't get that job. I wasn't supposed to be down there. So things like that happen, and you don't realize it. You don't realize that that's actually your angels, your guides, the universe being like, no, this is not the right fit for you. Not right now. There's something better coming. So that's another way to look at that card. It's a long-winded story. And the last one is soul groups. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's green. Hold on. Is that red and green? This is a really great deck. I do really like the deck. Sometimes, though, look like red and orange look very similar. And sometimes, okay, so this is red and green. That's what I wanted to check. Some of the colors on the cards, like, I don't know if it's just my eyes, but sometimes I'm like, what color? Really? That's what that color is? All right, so we got soul groups. Messages, reunion, connection, validation. This card represents sacred community in all forms. Now is the time to tell those who are close to you how much you love them and appreciate their contribution to your happiness. This is also a gentle reminder that your community is a reflection of your consciousness. Invest time in those who uplift and inspire you. You may have a powerful message or connection to someone who has passed, a guardian angel or spirit guide. Stay awake to those messages. So this is another card of, getting messages, being awake and aware to messages from spirit. This is also honoring it could be a family group, it could be a friend group, the people that uplift you. If you belong to like a community, like maybe it's a community of shamans or a spiritualist community or Wiccan community or coven, whoever, just, it might also be acknowledging the people who have helped you and who have supported you as well. Those people that uplift you. So it could be anyone, friends, family, or the little communities you find yourself in, a church community. Maybe you volunteer somewhere, a soup kitchen, an animal shelter. I have to stop kicking the laptop table, nudging it with my foot. So yeah, it could be any of those things. But overall, it looks like this is a week for kind of acknowledging those messages, being awake and aware to them, and being open to lessons and seeing the silver linings, seeing the blessings in events that occur to us. So I wish you the best of luck. I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. Oh, that's right. And this was the reading for, what week is this? All the dates now blend together. It's really bad. The 22nd to the 26th. So enjoy and take care, my friends. And until we meet again, bye.